Alright guys, welcome to a Sephora haul, Ulta haul, and some other stuff in between. So first off, we'll do Sephora. Most importantly, the caramel melting lip click from Sephora. They were doing this sale where it was like 20% off Sephora collection items if you bought 4. So I bought 4. For whatever reason, these are still on sale for $10, so I got them for $8, which is great. And I got 4 of the shade caramel, how do we say this? Anyway, that's what I have on today. This is top 1 lip product. I have this in my purse, I have backups, I have it on my vanity. I am constantly applying and reapplying. I used to equally love this one and creme brulee equally. Creme brulee is more of like a brownie toned lip product, so it didn't go well with everything. This one I think looks great all the time. It's such an easy go-to lip color. I wear it all the time. It looks good with every single lip liner. It looks good with a little bit on, it looks good with a lot on. It is my absolute favorite. It's moisturizing. It is kind of just enough gloss to go on to give you kind of like a boost. You can tone it down, of course. My favorite. You guys know I love cupping. Oh, this is completely sealed. The cups that I do use for my face, I bought off of Sephora, but they don't sell them anymore. So I decided to get the Sephora brand cup set. For $10, you get, ooh, that one's kind of hard. You get 3 size cups. Okay, so here's the kit. There's a mini. This one feels pretty good for your under eyes and your forehead, at least for my forehead. I have a very small forehead, so I would use this one. Is this making you feel weird? I'm just feeling weird watching me do this. Anyway, and then this one, also a little stiff. Not too bad. For these kinds, you would not grip them where I'm gripping them. You would grip it here, and then you would have oils on your face, and you would just squeeze and then release and run it across your face. This one's actually pretty good too. Actually, okay, I'm gonna try these out and I'll let you know if I recommend it to you or not. You'll know in my video for like the recommendations. And then this one I would use for, oh, this one's good. Sometimes when these are too soft, not good. When they're too stiff, really difficult to maneuver. This one's actually a really good amount of tension. Okay, yes, I will let you know. I love using these on my thighs. Whenever, you know, like when you're like sitting down, this is like when I feel it the most. Like if I'm gonna go pee and I'm like I'll sit down, you know, you take your leggings off, and then you feel like the bags on the side, the saddle bags, and you're like, ugh. Those are really good for saddle bags. It removes all of that, like the mass in there, and it just like moves it. I don't know where it goes, but it moves somewhere and it like feels flatter, and you don't feel as like, you know, sometimes is good and sometimes is bad, you know? Okay, so what else do we have here? We have some Tatcha things. Oh, these are not from Sephora. You can buy them at Sephora, but mine, I think I probably just got them off of the Tatcha website, but I'll share them here anyway. The Luminous Deep Hydration Affirming Serum. I do know they have an even newer item in this lineup in kind of maybe similar packaging. I use this multiple times, like a week on and off, and I didn't see any kind of like wow factor, and I love everything that Tatcha does. I think I've done a video of like all the moisturizers. I like love their lip mask. They've come out with a powder that I'm excited to try. I am hating this right now, like in case you have not been completely distracted by it. Just nothing to say about this. It's fine. It was hydrating. I don't know if I found it deeply hydrating, and I don't know if I found it extremely firming, which are the claims here, but I don't know. Okay, so 2 things from Tatcha I really like are their body things. This is their body butter, and this is their hand cream. I think they're very similar in texture. Very nice. It immediately makes your skin feel so soft. Body butters tend to have that quality, but this one is like, there's a luxuriousness to this upon application that I'm not seeing with a lot of other body butters. And I know, I'm sure Tatcha stuff's expensive. This I got in a kit with like 25% off, so I'm sure it was like not as pricey, but I like both of these. I'm like not a big hand cream person. I know a lot of people would constantly like apply hand cream. I'm not one of those people. I tend to use hand cream like I would like a lotion. So yes, both of these. It's their indigo line. I really like this. If they have a face version of this, I think they do. I would be very interested in trying it. Okay, these two items I showed you in my February favorites. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. But this is the Tarte Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. I think I said Breezy in my video, but that's just because Breezy is the name of the line of the bronzers. They've also come out with blushes, so the blushes are also really pretty too. I have one like saved in my wish list. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not, since even though I'm wearing blush more now, I'm still not wearing it every day. This is the Westman Atelier Contour Stick in the shade Biscuit. Tarte Seychelles Westman Atelier Biscuit. I am gonna pick up Truffle. Truffle seems more of a bronzer type shade, whereas this is more of a contour. Both really lovely. Both are the kind of products that can blend away to nothing if you continue to blend. So if you have oily skin, I really don't think that you're going to enjoy these. These are definitely for the normal combo dry folk, yeah? I chose this as like a free item with purchase. I can't even pronounce this, S-A-I-E. When there are more than 2 vowels, mass confusion for me. So there's a lot of new brands on Sephora, and they're all like clean and cleaner. So this one, Love Yourself, LYS, I'm really interested to try a lot of the products from there. The price point is really good and will be even better during the Sephora sale. Merit, I'm excited to try their stuff. This brand actually has like a tinted moisturizer that I'm very interested in. So this is the Glowy Super Gel Star Glow Illuminator, made in Italy. So there we go, a beautiful pearl. Are we gonna see anything happening with this? I'm not sure what this is, if this is like a primer. I have to go read up more on it, but is it, oh, I don't like the smell. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. If this is for the body, oh, I am so for this. And where is the bronze version? Okay, yes. If they're gonna say that this is for the face as a highlight, I don't really see that working. It's a very, very thin formula. But if this is for the body, look, my ugly hand, my Star Glow hand. Okay, yes, give me the bronze one for summer. Oh, I don't like the smell though. That is, Okay, so M Cosmetics, I figured I didn't know where to throw this in, but I wanted to give you guys an update on this. I had this cushion on in my February favorites. I was testing it out, and now we have formed full thoughts and opinions. Mine is in the shade Gentle Light. It is a perfect match for me. So if you're NC 20 to 25-ish, closer to 25, this is a really good match for you. It has SPF 50. It does come with a backup cushion. I love when they do that. It's a very common thing amongst like the Korean cushions to come with a backup when you purchase it. It is less common in the Western market, like Estee Lauder, do they have one? Lancome does it. I don't know if they give you a cushion. Tom Ford has cushions. I'm pretty sure he doesn't give you a backup, but this one you get a backup. So I'm really happy about it. It makes the price more worth it. I like this. This is very beautiful. I know a lot of people who use this were like, oh, this is all I want to use after using it. I can kind of see that. It is a really beautiful, easy product to use. It's not super glowy. It's not matte. It's just kind of like in between. It just looks really nice on the skin. You'll probably get a little glow on the high points of your cheeks, but you're not going to get like full on glow on your entire face. So I'm really here for this. I really like this. It's been released for a while and I just kept waiting for this shade to be back in stock. I think it's a very popular and common shade, but I would recommend this to you. Have we talked for a really long time already? I feel like I've already talked for a long time. Anyway, we're moving on to Ulta. There's this new brand of skincare called Upcircle, and I was attracted to it because the price point is kind of in the middle and it said coffee, 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 coffee. I have the eye cream and I have the face serum. I really, 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 really love both of these. So we'll start off with the eye cream. You only get 10 ml, which I was kind of disappointed in because this is a very small amount of eye cream. And then when I first pumped it out, well, first of all, you don't need a full pump. Full pump is way too much. About half a pump to 2/3 of a pump is good for the under eyes. I just like pump it onto my finger, press it together, and just like, you know, apply. I didn't think this was going to be able to work for nighttime. I thought I would like just lose the hydration by the time I woke up in the morning. Not the case at all. Really, really good. For a formula that's kind of thinner, I had lower expectations, but it performs really beautifully. I think you can easily use this in the winter. Now, not in like almost single digit times, but like if you're like 20 degrees-ish plus, I think this is really, really good. And the scent of the coffee, quite strong, which I really enjoy. So it's a little weird when you apply it at night because I'm not used to smelling that at night, but I like this so much. I think I got mine for like buy one, get one 40% off. The other one is the face serum. If you go and read the reviews, they're glowing. Everyone loves them. So this one you get 30 ml, so a normal amount. And I believe this is something, a brand that is, again, like clean, natural origin ingredients, etc. I went to go read it. Top to bottom, your ingredients is just one oil after another oil after another oil after another oil after another oil. There is nothing filler here at all. Now, that might be for you, that might not be for you. I really don't have an opinion about clean products. I just want products to work. I don't want my skin to react because you can easily react to natural products, clean products, etc. That doesn't mean it's great for sensitive skin. It just means where those products are sourced and where the ingredients come from, there's like a, I don't know what the word is. There's like a set of rules and policies that they follow. I'm speaking very in an uneducated manner about this, so don't take what I say as like anything like truth. This is lovely. This is so good. 3 to 4 drops, whole face. I have been using it for a week straight, morning and night. I love this. It is so lovely. It layers really well under makeup. It is a very lightweight oil mix. It's just lovely. I've been using both of these products and I really, really like them. So I'm all for it, guys. Try out an Up Circle. They have a whole bunch of other items. These two just appealed to me the most. So I decided to try them first, but I'm very happy with the results. I picked up this super hyped mascara, the Sky High Lash Sensational from Maybelline. I have the waterproof one. Yes, we see the blue. This is really good. This is really, really good. Now, I tend to wear lashes on a daily basis, but even when I don't, every so often, there's a day, I like this. I also use the Maybelline Cat Eyes Colossal on a daily basis. So if I apply that first and then I apply coats of this, I almost look like I have very natural fake lashes. So I'm here for this. This is like definite win. I had bought the Zoeva concealer. I have it in the shade 90, Dependable. And I picked this up because I really liked the foundation. I don't think I've ever shared the foundation with you. I bought it at some point last year, and mine is in the shade 120N. So these are my shades. They are perfect matches. The foundation is extremely beautiful, and I stopped wearing it because I probably got it right at the beginning of summer, and because it's such like a dewy foundation, it did not work well for the summer. But I started using it on and off throughout the winter, and you know, now, I mean, I still love it. So I really wanted to try out the concealer. The concealer is so good. For whatever reason, the concealer I reach for the most is the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer, the one in like the clicky pen. Like, I love that one so much. I use it all the time. But because it's like a sheer to light formula, I have to use a corrector, and that is why I've been delving into correctors lately. Right now, the vibe is a little bit of corrector here, and then a sheer to light medium concealer. And this falls in that category. So it doesn't accentuate anything. You need to set it a little bit, but otherwise it's really beautiful. I don't know what this is going to show you, but I use the shade 90, and that's what it looks like. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. So again, like I said, you might want a powder, but I really like it. I place a little bit on top of my corrector, and I place a little bit on the outer corner here, just so I can kind of clean up my eyeshadow, and then I kind of blend them towards the center so I don't have too much product in this area. But I have like 18 different eyeshadows on today. I really like it. I don't know if it's showing, but I have like green on the outer corners from like a Revlon quad, and I have a purple. I have like a Chantecaille in here. And then we have, what else did we use? We used some Mercier Beauty. Then I have ColourPop Millionaire on the lids, which you would see a lot more of like the shimmer if this lighting wasn't as bright. But I really love my eyeshadow today. From Real Techniques, I picked up a 4-pack of the mini sponges. I have one of these sitting on my vanity at all times. It's my only thing that I use to apply concealer. Okay, I lied. I do use brushes sometimes and my fingers, but if I am gonna use a sponge, it is this one. I know I could use my beauty blender, or not my beauty blender, my face sponge. I tend to use the Beauty Pie sponges. I could use that, but I just want the foundation sponge to have its own, and I want the concealer sponge to have its own. You know what I mean? I want them to be separate. I also picked up this Soft Glam Facial Toning Bar. This just really appealed to me because it's very pretty. They've come out with this whole line that's like Instagrammable, which I don't know, that's neither here nor there, but this has a really good weight to it, and it is it made of stainless steel? I think it is. There is no confirmation of stainless steel on here, but it is extremely cool to the touch, and I am excited to use this like in the morning. Oh, it feels so awesome. And then at night, I'll like drop an oil or a cleansing balm on the face and just kind of, you know, run it along. I can just see it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And then this side is very cool, like cool to the touch. This side I think will warm up quite quickly. So this is something that you could probably keep in your freezer or fridge, and it'll be really nice. So if I were to use this side, it would probably just be to scoop out product. I have a scooper that I keep like at the front and center of my skincare vanity, but this is going to, I'm excited for this. Imagine if this vibrated, I would be so here for this. I mean, I'm here for it now, but if it did vibrate, even better. All right, so the last product I'm going to share with you is the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Brighten and Correct Duo. I have the shade 2N. I think it's too light for me. I used to really like waste money on buying like her like palettes, and I say waste money, it's because they really are, I think, unless you are someone that pinpoint conceals every day, it's kind of a waste if you're just trying to use it for like concealer, but you also have other concealers that you're using. This is so much better, and I think much, it's cheaper too, so, but you also get less product, but I just like the idea of this. I might go for 2W. I think the neutral is too neutral, but I really like the consistency. So that's the Brighten, and that's the Correct. So you can see a little bit from the finishes and how pigmented they are, but I'm like, I really like them. I just want different shades. I might have to go considerably darker, because if I am going to correct, I like using something pretty peach. I tend to correct a little bit here and around the mouth, around the nose, and like at the corners of the inner corner eyes. Yes, like it, need to revisit it in a different shade. I think that's everything. There's a lot of stuff on here. I'm filming on like a smaller table now because I want more mobility in this room, and like sometimes there's just not enough room to put everything. I am happy to have shared all this with you. Let me know what you guys are trying, what you might be picking up for the Sephora sale, because they've already released the dates, right? It's like April 9th starting for VIB Rouge, right? And then like, anyway, I have a huge list that I'm building. I do have the Foreo Bear coming. I have the mini, I have the bear coming hopefully in the next week, so I can test it out and let you know if you need to like pick that up or not, because 20% off of something that's $300 is worth it. Yes, okay, so I will see you in the next video. Talk soon.